Today is Saturday 21 of July. This is the M project and would like to thank the SENA by this opportunity to improve the English program notes. And the program tell me more because it's easy to the learning and try themes as tense and conjugation, the phonemes and they use the preposition, pronunciation, regular verbs and irregular adjectives and adverbs. Step to make this reading to conclude my final project. The first reading are 10 steps for saving of energy and recycling, so how to care for the planet, and the second reading is named in the first memory. Install energy saving bulbs. This use only fifth of the energy used by conventional bulb. Use recycled paper. Communicate by email, read it by fax or by letter, and only print out emails with absolutely necessary. Try to use local producers and suppliers. The fewer people to have to travel to get the your business, the more energy is used. Share cars with other employers or use public transport to get on the front work. Turn off equipment with no use and switch off computers at the end of the day. This can reduce energy consumption by up to 75%. Use both sides of the sheet of paper whenever possible. Ensure that dripping that I fix it quickly on drip per second was 10,000 liters of water per year. Keep scrap paper for taking notes. Recycling paper it cannot be used again. Do not throw things away unnecessary. Fix, reuse, or refurbish all items instead. And the second reading is first memory. We shall tame you. My grandmother told me as soon as I arrived on the island. I was 12 years old and for the first time realized in the will be silent there forever. My mother, he died 4 years earlier, and Mauricia, the old nanny who had looked after me, was now an invalid. My grandmother was going to take charge of me forever. That was clear. The day I arrived on the island and was very windy. In the city, some placards hanging loose were writing on the doors of the shops. Grandmother took me to a gloomy hotel that smelled of dampness and bleach. My room overlooked a small jar, one side and one another side, I lay on the end of which of one cloud. Sea promenading, with palm trees swirling over the leaden sea. The intricate design of the wrought iron bed frightened me like an unnamed animal. Grandmother was sleeping in the room next to mine, and down I would started, as I often did, and stretched on my arm, groping for the switch of the bedside lamp. I remember, with the cloudness of the stoked wall, the pink lamp shed. I remained very still, stinging, albeit looking around me suspiciously, fascinated by the curly lock of my hair. On my shoulder I got used to the dismiss and noticed one by one the chips on the wall, or the large stains on the ceiling and about the twisted shadow of the bed, like snakes, dragons and mysterious figures that the hardly dark looked at. I leaned over of the bedside table to pick up a glass of water. And the dead corner of the room I discovered a row of ants climbing up the wall. I dropped the glass we broke and sunk back between the sheets covering my head. I did not dare shoot everyone and remaining that way on my long time, beating my lips and trying to hold back the despicable tears. I think I was afraid. Perhaps I thought, and I was completely alone, and I was looking for something I didn't know. Santi found it very hard to live at the Duffers' house. I was the I don't treat him well. Duffer and his wife Arlette did all they could to make Santi feel a decently given everything that they need a worship. For several days, Arlette and Raymond, before and be talking of what the little Spanish boy who was coming to their house might might be like, and they decide that they will do everything in their power to treat him with understanding and love. They live in big two-story house, very pretty, like a villa in the forest. District near a park full of flowers, with tennis courts and a soccer field, with small merry-go-rounds and slide and swings is what's cheerful. Jolly Park, which was always full of children, schoolboys, nannies, and pigeons. They have a room prepared and furnished especially for Santi, and very pleasant light room with a small fireplace, bookshelves, and full of Spanish books, and many pictures and photographs of Spain's unfained and toys. But as soon as Santi entered the room that day and night, they knew, and he was going to feel happy there. He was touched by love and wish and offer. He prepared and all him, and we were a spent look at Madame Dufour, who seemed to be wondering anxious whether he liked it or not. Santi was spoiled, and he great sense of gratitude. He said that everything was very nice, and he thanked them, Madame. Thank you.